Have you ever wondered if the single most powerful force shaping your life isn't the money you make, the talent you possess, or even the opportunities that come your way? It is something far deeper, something far more elusive, something that most people never truly come to understand. It is your mind. Your thoughts hold the immense power to build you up to greatness or tear you down to the lowest depths of despair. In many ways, it is these very thoughts that will ultimately determine your fate. This is not just a motivational slogan. It is a timeless idea rooted in the ancient Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control the events that happen to us, we absolutely can control how we respond to them. And it is that very response that makes all the difference in the world. Today, we are diving into the secret of mental strength, how mastering your mind can transform every aspect of your life. Whether you're struggling with adversity, facing challenges, or simply looking to better understand how to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life, the insights from Stoicism offer timeless wisdom that remains as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Mental toughness is not merely about grit or relentless determination. It is about cultivating the right mindset, one rooted in clear, powerful thoughts that empower you to face any obstacle with confidence and clarity. And here's the truth. Some of you watching this may feel skeptical. You may ask, is it really that simple? Can changing my thoughts really change my life? I understand that skepticism, but I encourage you to stick around until the very end. For what we discuss today will not only challenge your assumptions, but will open your mind to the incredible power you have always possessed. By the time we are finished, you will understand why mastering your mind is the key to mastering your life. If you are ready to embark on this journey with me, hit the like button, share this video with others seeking growth, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into Stoic philosophy and its applications to modern life. Let us now delve into an important secret of mental strength. The human brain generates around 70,000 thoughts per day. That is an immense amount of mental activity, and these thoughts are not random noise. They carry significant weight, shaping your emotions, decisions, and ultimately, the course of your life. Each thought has its own weight, and it can either lead you to tranquility or pull you down into the abyss of anxiety and despair. The Stoics understood this well, and they taught that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about those events. This is a key principle of Stoic philosophy. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can absolutely control how we respond to it. And by controlling our thoughts, we are, in essence, controlling our reactions and our reality. Imagine waking up in the morning with a negative thought, a small thought, yet one that can affect your entire day, casting a shadow of irritation or sadness over everything you do. It can unsettle your mind and make you feel as though you cannot achieve anything that day. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us that we have the power to change this from the very first moment. If you wake up feeling overwhelmed by the day ahead, instead of allowing that feeling to spiral out of control, remind yourself that you have faced many difficult days before and have emerged stronger. This shift is not about mere positive thinking, but about grounding your thoughts in reality and drawing strength from your past experiences and capabilities. This practice is not about suppressing negative thoughts or emotions. In fact, it is not about pushing them away or denying them at all. It is about observing them, understanding why they arise, and then deciding how you will let them influence you. You may come to realize that while negative emotions may appear, they do not have the right to control you unless you choose to let them. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of the inner citadel holds great significance. Imagine your mind as a fortified city where you are the sovereign, where you alone control the thoughts and emotions that enter. Outside the walls of this fortress, life unfolds with all its turbulence, events, and interactions with others. But within those walls, it is only you who decides what will take residence in your mind. Your mind, much like a fortified city, is the only place where you can find true peace and freedom from the negative forces of the outside world. It is you, and only you, who have the power to decide which thoughts are allowed to enter your mind and which thoughts must be banished. This mental discipline not only protects you from unnecessary stress, but it also helps you stay effective and rational in every situation. As you begin practicing control over your thoughts, you will notice something important. You will become able to focus on what truly matters, on the things that are within your control. The Stoics advise us to focus on what we can change and not to let our minds become distracted by things beyond our control. When you stop worrying about the things you cannot change, you free up your energy to invest in the things you can do. However, this does not mean that you ignore or deny the reality of your circumstances or feelings. You still must face the truth and acknowledge your emotions, but the way you face them must come from a place of strength where you have the power to choose your actions rather than simply reacting impulsively. Stoicism teaches us that it is not the situation itself that causes our suffering, but the way we think about the situation. Therefore, when you face difficulty, remember that you can change the way you perceive the problem. It is not the situation that is causing you suffering, but your judgment of it. You hold the key to a better life, a fuller life, and true mental strength, all by mastering the realm of your thoughts. The Stoics regarded adversity as an essential part of life, an element that tests our character and sharpens our virtue. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reveals that obstacles are not mere hurdles to overcome. They are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Understanding this, we can begin to view adversity from a new perspective. Not as something negative, but as a necessary stepping stone on the path to personal development. Every challenge, whether it be a professional setback, personal loss, or even a global crisis, presents an opportunity to test our values and grow as individuals. Instead of seeing it as failure, we should view it as a valuable lesson. When faced with adversity, rather than blaming yourself or worrying about the situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This question shifts not only how you view the problem, but transforms all negative emotions into opportunities for learning and personal growth. In fact, it is through adversity that we cultivate virtues like patience, resilience, and courage. For example, losing a job may initially seem like a devastating blow to your career, but it could also be an opportunity to reassess your path. It might open doors to new opportunities you never considered, or push you to develop skills you had previously neglected. Similarly, dealing with difficult people teaches you patience and understanding, which sharpens your ability to resolve conflicts and foster better relationships. Furthermore, embracing adversity fuels our personal growth by pushing us out of our comfort zones. Each challenge we face not only teaches us how to overcome it, but also makes us stronger, more resilient, and more prepared to seize the opportunities life offers. By accepting and embracing adversity, we cultivate a mindset of empowerment, knowing that we are capable of rising above any obstacle in our path. Self-discipline, one of the most revered qualities in Stoic philosophy, is the key to success in every area of life. It is no surprise that self-discipline is considered a foundational trait of successful individuals, for it is at the heart of living according to one's values and pursuing a meaningful life, regardless of external circumstances. Stoic philosophers from Marcus Aurelius to Epictetus taught that self-mastery, the ability to control one's reactions, desires, and actions, is the foundation of living a life of purpose and integrity. Self-discipline is not merely about delaying gratification for long-term goals, but about staying resolute in the face of short-term temptations. Self-discipline is the ability to do what is right, to pursue actions that align with your greater purpose, instead of yielding to fleeting desires, no matter how enticing. It is the strength to stand firm in the face of temptation, to reject things that do not serve your growth, and instead choose paths that may be difficult, but lead to long-term fulfillment. For instance, you may have to wake up an hour earlier to meditate or exercise, even when you'd rather sleep in. You might choose a healthy meal over fast food. You could spend an evening working diligently on your project instead of indulging in a binge-watch session. Each time you make such choices, you are exercising self-discipline. However, in Stoic philosophy, self-discipline is more than just resisting temptation or sticking to a strict schedule. It is about cultivating an inner strength that allows you to remain true to your principles, even when facing adversity, distraction, and immediate desires. It requires a constant, conscious effort to monitor and control your thoughts and impulses, ensuring that they serve your growth and do not lead you astray from your goals. One of the crucial elements in cultivating self-discipline is recognizing that every small decision you make has a significant impact on the long-term outcomes of your life. The Stoics emphasize the importance of paying attention to the smallest actions, for the habits formed in these small moments will ultimately lead to the larger decisions of the future. This concept is similar to training a muscle. Each repetition, no matter how small, strengthens it. In life, every action presents an opportunity to practice willpower and discipline. A single choice, even something as simple as rejecting a temporary temptation, helps you reinforce your will and enhance your ability to self-regulate. For the Stoics, every time you choose the more difficult path, even in the smallest decision, you are training yourself to become a stronger person. All these small actions, when practiced consistently, build solid habits and ultimately shape a resilient, self-disciplined character. Great Stoics like Epictetus taught that self-control is not only about achieving a specific goal, but about maintaining inner peace and living a virtuous life, unaffected by external circumstances. Self-discipline is not only demonstrated in grand actions, but also in the small moments of daily life. Whether it is maintaining a healthy diet or sticking to a proper rest routine, each of these actions reflects a part of self-discipline. It is the ability to sustain self-control, to do what is right even when no one is watching or offering rewards. Furthermore, self-discipline extends to the mastery of one's thoughts and emotions. Stoicism teaches us not only how to act, but also how to think and feel. Mastering your emotions and thoughts is not a battle against yourself, but a process of understanding and accepting them, and then choosing positive responses that help you grow and rise above challenges. Vision in life is more than just a goal or a dream. It is a profound understanding of what you can achieve, regardless of your current circumstances. This concept deeply resonates with Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. While we cannot control external events, we always have control over how we respond and how we maintain our vision, regardless of the pressures from the world around us. Cultivating a vision beyond circumstance helps us see beyond the immediate challenges in front of us. A clear vision is the guiding light in dark times, the beacon that keeps you steady in the face of adversity. It helps you stay focused on your long-term goals even when you are confronted with the most difficult of situations. For the Stoics, living in alignment with reason and virtue is the highest aspiration, and that vision serves as a constant reminder to hold firm in your beliefs. Vision does more than just help you survive hardship. It also fuels your motivation throughout the journey. It is the connection between your core values and what you wish to achieve. A strong vision is where you find the strength to keep moving forward, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. What you wish to achieve will never come easy, but with a clear vision, you will possess the strength to overcome any obstacle. To maintain a clear vision, you must have commitment and perseverance. Commitment is the ability to stay focused, even when faced with temptations or challenges. It requires not only defining your goals, but also sticking to the path you have chosen, refusing to let external circumstances or difficult situations sway you. In Stoic philosophy, commitment is the key to maintaining focus on the higher purpose of life. Perseverance in maintaining your vision does not mean stubbornness. It is a steadfastness in purpose, yet the ability to adapt your strategy when necessary. Your vision may need to evolve over time, and you must be prepared to adjust as circumstances change. Stoicism teaches us that, even if the vision shifts, we can still hold on to our integrity and move toward our ultimate goal with flexibility and unwavering determination. Furthermore, cultivating a vision beyond circumstance also means being prepared to stand alone at times. Stoic philosophers, particularly Marcus Aurelius, often face challenges not only from external forces, but also from those around them who did not share their vision or ideals. Living according to Stoic principles may sometimes lead to isolation, as you follow a path that differs from the conventional one. However, this should not be viewed as something to fear or something negative. On the contrary, it is precisely in these moments of solitude and challenge that you can discover your true strength. A Stoic life is not about seeking approval or consensus from others. It is a personal journey, one where you learn to live true to yourself, regardless of the difficulties or isolation that may come. Accepting the need to walk your own path is an essential part of the Stoic process of mental and moral development. Solitude can be a challenge, but it is also an opportunity to discover freedom and inner strength. When you learn to live according to your own vision, without relying on external validation, you will find peace and true freedom, unbound by society's expectations or the opinions of others. Every step you take on your own path strengthens your belief in your own capabilities and inner power. Stoicism teaches us that it is not ease or societal approval that matters, but the unwavering commitment to living in accordance with your own values and goals. Though you may feel lonely at times, it is precisely in those moments that you grow the most, for you are living with honesty and freedom. Remember, following your vision, even when it may bring isolation or opposition from others, is not a negative thing. In fact, it is an opportunity to build a life of meaning and resilience. Facing solitude and overcoming it by staying true to your values is how Stoicism helps you develop into a stronger, more self-sufficient individual. When facing challenges, each of us may feel the harshness of the circumstances, but according to Stoicism, what truly matters is not whether the obstacle is large or small, but how you respond to it. Every obstacle on your path is an opportunity to practice virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. When you view challenges as opportunities to cultivate these virtues, you will no longer feel overwhelmed by circumstances. Instead, you will grow stronger through them. For example, a failure in your career might not just be a disappointment, but a valuable lesson in patience and the ability to learn. You might ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This is how Stoicism transforms hardship into a classroom, where you not only overcome the challenge but develop the essential qualities needed to move forward. Each such moment teaches you not just endurance, but also how to rise and grow through adversity. Another example would be when you are faced with difficult people. Rather than letting their behavior disrupt your emotions, Stoicism encourages you to view them as an opportunity to cultivate patience and understanding. Through such situations, you learn to manage your emotions, remain calm, and thus improve your ability to resolve conflicts and maintain harmonious relationships. When you understand that adversity is not something to be avoided, but an integral part of life, you will no longer seek to escape it. In fact, Stoicism teaches that hardship is a vital part of personal development. It is the very thing that helps you cultivate noble human qualities. And if you are unwilling to face it, you will never discover your true strength. Facing adversity is a challenge, but it is also an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Therefore, whenever you encounter an obstacle, remember that it is not something insurmountable. It is an opportunity, a lesson for you to develop virtue and inner strength. Your patience, resilience, and courage will be tested, but with each challenge you overcome, you will grow stronger. Stoicism teaches us that each obstacle on the path is a step closer to maturity and inner freedom. Every time you overcome a challenge, whether small or large, you will find a part of your inner strength being reinforced. Stoicism teaches us that mental strength does not come from easy times, but from the moments when you stand firm in the face of adversity. Each difficulty, each challenge, is an opportunity to test and sharpen your character, allowing you to move forward without being swayed by external circumstances. In fact, challenges are not only tests of strength, but also lessons in flexibility. Stoicism teaches us not only about perseverance, but also how to change our strategy when necessary. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the wisdom to discern what can be changed and what cannot. When facing adversity, the ability to adjust your course while keeping your ultimate goal intact is one of the highest virtues Stoicism encourages us to cultivate.